Right now, somewhere beneath your feet, there is a graveyard, not of people, but of oceans. Ancient seas that dried up before your ancestors had spines. And every morning, without thinking about it, you dig into that graveyard, pull something out, set it on fire, and drive to work. In a nutshell, oil is compressed, cooked, ancient biology. Microscopic marine organisms, mostly algae and plankton, died and sank to the bottom of prehistoric seas over hundreds of millions of years, got buried under sediment, and through unimaginable pressure and heat, transformed into hydrocarbons, long chains of carbon and hydrogen, locking in the energy of ancient sunlight. Think of it as the world's slowest pressure cooker. The ingredients went in during the age of trilobites, the lid came off when we invented the drill. When those organisms died, they sank, and in certain deep, oxygen-poor basins, the dead material accumulated without decomposing, layer after layer, century after century, until depth became pressure, pressure became heat, and the organic molecules cracked open and reformed into crude oil through a process called catagenesis. What forms depends on temperature and depth. Lower heat gives heavy crude, higher heat gives lighter oil. Push further and you get natural gas. The oil then migrates slowly through porous rock until it pools beneath an impermeable cap, and when we drill, we puncture that cap. What comes out goes to a refinery, where it's heated again and separated by boiling point. Petrol at the top, jet fuel and diesel in the middle, asphalt at the bottom. The same pressure cooker logic running a second time. That tank of fuel in your car is the product of a 200 million year geological process, ignited in a fraction of a second. Here's where it gets weird. Oil is, by any reasonable definition, a one-time inheritance. The planet made it once, under conditions that no longer exist at the same scale, and we are burning through it at a rate that geology cannot remotely replenish. The easy oil, light, shallow, high pressure, is mostly gone or declining, and every oil crisis in modern history, every geopolitical tension, every war fought over reserves, is at its deepest level a conflict over access to ancient sunlight. Whew. We found the most energy-dense, portable, versatile fuel nature had ever accidentally produced, and we built everything around it before we understood what we were holding. The reserves are debated, the timeline is debated, but the direction is not. A finite geological inheritance being drawn down by a civilization that still runs almost entirely on it is a physics problem before it is a politics problem, and physics doesn't negotiate. But here's the thing. It was always a bridge, a 200 million year head start handed to us by dead oceans that let us build hospitals and fertilize crops and fly across continents before we figured out anything better. The sun is still shining. It never stopped. We're just learning to catch it before it sinks to the bottom of the sea. The next time you fill up a tank or board a plane or put on a synthetic jacket, somewhere in that object is the ghost of an ancient ocean, a world that lived, died, got buried, got cooked, and waited. We inherited the past's sunlight. Now we get to decide what to do with the sun that's still here.